wrapped up playoff spots. Shaq, what can we expect from them strategically here at the end of the regular season?
Well, for the top team, Ernie, it becomes about securing home court advantage. You want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs. We've seen a lot of teams, Ernie, start off strong. Where are they now?
Do you want rest if you're a frontline player, if you're a guy who's playing a lot? Do you need
Last outing for Phoenix, they won that game against the Jazz in Utah.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. DJ Augustine out there with a float. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Here's Money. Back tonight. To the left wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Money. Off target from outside. Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there. Outside Anthony. From deep, a follow. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Maybe the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Now Augustine, after Aaron Aflalo missing that last three-pointer, out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix ball. Knicks on defense. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Phoenix shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Augustine passes to Porzingis. Anthony with it, working on Teletovic. Lopez a screen. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Aflalo with another miss. Lopez, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Aflalo. That's good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I spoke briefly with New York's head coach. He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the Defensive Player of the Year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Now here's Aflalo. Brandon Knight missing his last shot. It's tipped. Feeds it to Chandler. Here's Money. Gets an open look and hits. Money's got 7.
It's been a very efficient first quarter for him. He's creating good opportunities and converting those that he creates.
Anthony drives in. It's tipped. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Knight passes to Money. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way. And a fast break now for New York. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night. Booker, he's checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Roten's checked in for New York. And Aflalo drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Knight into the lane. Here's Money, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he bangs down the one-hand.
2 very easy points right there for sure.
Yeah, he'll take those all day.
Pass to Porzingis. On the wing of Flalo. But they get it back. Second chance shot, and that one's good. Lopez has got his first points in this one. Well, the players you see on this list know a little bit about putting points on the board. They're the shooting guards averaging the most points over the last 10 years.
The most dangerous player in the league right now. I mean, a machine at the offensive end, just so hard for any defense to deal with.
Yeah, and what I like about him most is that he's just a scorer. He's going to give you buckets from any place, inside, outside, deep, driving to the lane. I mean, he puts it in the basket.
Roten with it. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And he gets it to go.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
The pass to Money. There's the feed to Len. Uncovered. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
A follow, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Knight passes to Money. Back to Knight. Here's Villanueva. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
Knicks trail by 4. And here is Roten. Len grabs the board.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Now here's Booker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 5 to shoot. Screen by Villanueva. Money passes to Villanueva. Freed up. Nice work off the pick.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
And now, your
Kevin, and looking back over the last month, let's check out how Phoenix stacked up. First in field goal percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they're #1 in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Here's Len, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for O'Quinn. And he can't hit this. second. Suns leading by 5. Passes it to Money. Kicks the land. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Now, in a moment here, let's check out the numbers for O'Quinn. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 6 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Guys, he's a difference maker off the bench. Steps into that front court and more than holds his own.
You know, his willingness to bang down low, move opponents off the block, those are valuable contributions.
Good on the second free throw. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. A follow outside. Pass to Alexander. A follow outside. Dishes it to right. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's O'Quinn. Count it from 12. O'Quinn's got his second basket of the night. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Money passes to Len. Here's Money. He's guarded by a follow. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Right with the double team. Screen by Villanueva. Here's Brooks. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brooks has got his first points of the night.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there.
Here's Roten. And he banks in the layup. 6 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Money. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this.
They pulled all the strings to get me here.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
On the court for the Knicks, Anthony out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Tony Roten. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Lopez in at the center position. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit up the floor. He finished with 34 points and was just a menace defensively and came away with a bunch of steals. It was a performance for the ages and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Roten kicks to Anthony. Over to the wing. Lopez a screen. Tries a three. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Roten.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Here's Money. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 3 assists in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Anthony's shot is off.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Chandler, the pass to Money. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Anthony. Phoenix grabs the miss. Chandler's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside Knight. Chandler with the screen on Augustine. Knight. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Knicks trail by 8. Roten dishes to Anthony. He feeds it to Augustine. Buries it from 3-point range. Augustine's got 5.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
And it's blocked. Now Roten, he has 7. There's the dish to Augustine. He kicks to Lopez. Now, here is Knight. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. New York's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Anthony gets it to go.
Excellent. Work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And he slams it one-handed.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they... have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And now, your Suns dancers.
We have a quick chance here. Let's now take a look at some point guards who have been dead on target from the floor. Third is Brandon Knight.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
In addition to being unbelievably gifted shooters. I mean, these guys have some of the smoothest, sweetest strokes in the NBA, which means they have some of the best strokes in the world.
Here's Augustine. It's tipped. Suns leading by 5. It's Knight with the drive to the wing on the left. Here's Sims from 13, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
New York moving the ball around. Here's Roten. Shot from free throw range. Here's Augustine. Money from the wing. Augustine's got 7 points in the game.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Down low. And it's sent back by Lopez. Feeds to Roten. To the paint, hangs in the air. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. The Suns making a change here. Brooks checked in, and New York with a change here too. Lights checked in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porzingis. Offensive rebound.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Roten. Here's Serafin. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Porzingis has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Anthony kicks to Augustine. Wright sets a screen for Augustine. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut. Down to just 2 points on the bucket from Anthony.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
Well, that was a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Right outside. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. No good. That would have tied it.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brooks, the pass to Money. He dishes it to Serafin.
Checking out the stats now for Roten. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. 18th in assists, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And really good at distributing the ball. Pick and roll, drive and dish in transition. He's been dominant all season.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. So for the Suns, Alex Len's checked in for Henry Sims, and it's Booker in for T.J. Warren. The Knicks also changing it up. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Porzingis. Alexander comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Augustine. Here's a Flalo. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento. And the pass to Alexander. 7-foot shot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And it's 6 points for Aaron Aflalo.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance.
Are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
For Phoenix, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Brooks. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for the Suns. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Knicks have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50%. shooting. Here's Roten. Passes it to Alexander. A second chance effort, and again it's New York.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Brooks kicks to Booker. Pass to Money. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Glenn, a screen. Here's Money. He had 34 points in the win against the Utah Jazz.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
.23 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Roten. Brooks covering. Roten with it. 7 points in the game. From deep. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's all tied in Phoenix. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
I wasn't looking to set a tone. I mean, what tone would that be in? We play defense tone. I'm just out here doing my job and not letting these shots go up.
Wow, Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first. If we
And now, your Sun.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
New York's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Money in a 2-guard. Warren is out there with Mirza Teletovic. And it's Chandler, and it's Knight in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. 6 to shoot. Augustine against Knight. Augustine, no luck.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Nobody has been better at clogging the passing lanes than this group, who are the tops in the league in steals since the All-Star break. Freak number 1.
Defensively, he's been a glove. I mean, he has just been blanketing his opponent.
And here's a follow. Anthony kicks to Augustine for the lead. It's hauled in by Warren. The Suns shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Outside Knight.
Move the ball and stick it to
Chandler up top. Over to the wing. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Suns have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
One shot. One shot.
And that one misses. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And now, here comes Augustine leading the break. And they take the lead. Lopez has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
The defense to start and ignite that play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Knight dishes to Teletovic. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it. A nice shot by Knight. Knight's got the game tied up here for Phoenix. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And now, your Suns dancers.
Check out some stats for Knight. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break, averaging 12 points, 12 assists, and 2 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. A follow. That's good.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And now we get a chance to check out Carmelo Anthony. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. 6th in scoring, 16th in steals. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And you made note of it. I mean, his points per game average is unreal right now, scoring whenever they need him to.
Now the feed to Warren. Here's Teletovic. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game with his first shot attempt. A second chance effort. Chandler's shot. Good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way. No doubt they've been winning on the back.
Lopez a screen. Aflalo, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Knight.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Lock at 6. Chandler kicks to Warren. It's deflected. Inside. And there's a follow. That's good on the assist by Augustine. Aflalo's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Outside Knight. Chandler with the screen on Augustine. Augustine against Knight. Lets it fly. The shot is off. And New York the other way now. Moving on from this game, they're scheduled to take on the Lakers at the Staples Center. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
That was dumb. My fault.
And here is our
My fault.
2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's toughest defensive teams over the course of the last 10 games. The Suns #1.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
That's to Porzingis. Back to Anthony. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Cavaliers. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, New York, they're looking to turn it around down at the bottom of the conference now.
And right now for the Knicks, there were fears they'd be one of the NBA's doormats this season. Those fears have turned out to be well-founded.
And, you know, I don't think they need to wait for the offseason to start making some changes. I think they can start the rebuilding process right now.
Sims, the pass to Seraphin. And the Suns miss again. The Knicks with the lead. Now Augustine. He has 7. Kicks it to Carmelo. Charity stripe shot. Sims with the rebound.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Lenz checked in for the Suns. Brooks comes in for Brandon Knight. And then for New York, Alexander's checked in for Lopez. Wright comes in for Anthony. And Roten subbed in for Augustine. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And stolen by Roten. Right down low. Sims there. And that one's good. Right. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
And that one's good. Lenz got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
On the wing of Aflalo. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Aflalo's got 12 in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And stolen by Roten. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Roten with the ball. That is good. 14 points for Aaron Aflalo.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Henry Sims. A minute 50 left to play in the third. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. And matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
Booker dishes to Brooks. 1:22 left here in the third quarter. Suns moving the ball around. Villanueva with the bucket. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Now here's Roten. He's got 7. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Roten's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Shot clock at 6. For 3. It's rebounded by New York. And right, here we go.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys. But it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Free throw drops for White. And so Wright nails both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Right block shot, and it's O'Quinn with the rebound.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 8. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. And so here's Phoenix, 8-point game. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got Robin Lopez. Porzingis is out there with Anthony. Then it's Tony Roten. And it's Augustine in at the point guard position. Warren kicks tonight. 5 on the clock. Chandler with a screen for Knight. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Knight's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Suns. Roten, the pass to Carmelo. And Augustine kicks to Anthony. Here's Roten. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Roten's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Knicks.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
A shot by Knight, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Augustine. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting in Phoenix, DJ Augustine.
And he makes the first.
It's been a tough go for him. Just an uncontainable game for Augustine. He has 8 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Both free throws good from Augustine.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
There's the pick. It's Knight with the drive. Terrific design on the pick play. He lays it in. Knight's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Augustine dishes to Roten. Lopez a screen. Feeds to Roten. Chandler with the block. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Knight against Augustine. Knight into the lane, and he gets the bucket.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
The Knicks leading by 6. Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the Knicks miss again.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
And here we go. Fast break. Roten's got it. And that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Suns trail by 8. Right wing. Chandler kicks to Warren. Knight wide open. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Augustine kicks to Anthony. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Chandler a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's money, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Anthony with it. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. Up off the screen, and Lopez throws it down.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Suns trail by 12. Outside Knight. Dishes it to Toledo.
Sticking too much.
And the Suns miss again.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
And that one's good, Roten.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Here's Knight. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You look at what Brandon Knight has done so far. He's got 8 points and 3 dimes.
At the line for your Suns, Brandon Knight. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Knight. They're in the follow. He's checked in for the Knicks. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Knicks leading by 12. Anthony kicks to Augustine. A follow the pass to Lopez. Back to a follow. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Up top, Knight. Guarded by Augustine. A shot by Knight, no good. Knicks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Augustine dishes to Lopez. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Toledovich.
Move the ball.
He feeds it to Chandler. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Anthony, the pass to Aflalo. Missed inside. Suns trail by 16. Here's Money. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
You know, guys, the teamwork and rhythm we saw from them earlier just isn't there right now. They've lost it, and the turnovers are starting to pile up.
And here's Augustine. They set the pick. And the pass to Porzingis. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Inside, a kick out to Aflalo. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. and it's really paid off for them during the run.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Suns trail by 18. Outside Knight. There's the dish to Teletovic. Now Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
There's a minute 40 left in the game. Doubled by Knight. Here's Lopez. And Chandler sends it back. Anthony nowhere around. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for New York.
But, Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to
Well,
him.
you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
Absolutely. I mean, they had this date circled on the calendar for redemption. I mean, you never want to lose 2 games and be swept. And it can be harder in an East-West game than playing against teams in your own conference. So this is a big win for them.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Roten. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. A platoon swap here for Phoenix. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Alexander's checked in for Lopez. Wright comes in for Anthony. Robinson's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Roten subbed in for Augustine. Good on the second free throw. There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter. They set the pick. And Brooks, here we go. He kicks it to Booker. He dishes it to Serafin. Booker the pass to Serafin. Brooks from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. And Wright kicks to Roten. Nice D from Brooks. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now to our good friend Ernie Johnson, who is standing by in the studio.
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our Jordan Player of the Game. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one. What'd you think, Shaq?
There must be something about playing on the road that brings out the best in him. I haven't seen this in a player in a while. He gave a very focused and determined effort. And this effort is the biggest reason they're walking away with this win, Ernie, Kenny.
He was sharp as attack defensively. So often we focus on offense, but this guy with his steals truly fueled them tonight. The entire team fed off of his energy.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.